tumechomolewa mbio. Maandamano, peleka huko maandamano kule tear gas. So hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome and welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, click that subscribe button, like, share, and leave a comment. Don't be shy. Anyway, for the returning subscribers, you guys are my OG. And let me just say, as we're making this video, we are at 227 subscribers. So it's because of you that is watching that we are here. So if you've not joined the family, what are you waiting for? Like, take a moment. Let me give you 1 second to hit that subscribe button. Have you done it? Okay, let's get into this video. So if you've noticed, I have a book. Why? Because we are going to wrap up our Budapest tour 2024. And for those who requested for me to give you the pricing of stuff, me to give you a list of things and places you can visit and things you can do, I got you covered. Like, I'm that serious. Okay. So shall we open our book? Let's do it. So I hope everybody have their pens and books, and let's get into this lecture. Anyway, let's get into this video. So what are some of the things you can do in Budapest? Remember in my first video, I explained to you that when you get to Budapest, the first thing you get yourself is a travel ticket, which will come in handy for the whole time you're there, because you can use it literally on everything, from the metro to the bus to the tram, everything. Okay, so that's step number 1. Immediately you land at the airport. At least that one we know, unless you've not watched my first video. Like, run, okay, then come to this one. So the other thing that you can do, like, at least I will do this video as I show you things that I did, so that it just does not, it's not me telling you what to do. It's things that I've done, so it's things I have had experience with. So what's a better way to enjoy this video than that, right? So first of all, I went and did my nails. Guys, I went and did my nails. And when I tell you, if you go to a country that's cheaper than where you come from, take advantage of all those services. One, it's a way of you promoting at least the local people, and two, why not get, why don't you get to enjoy the simple luxuries that you can't maybe afford where you are? If you know. So yes, I got my nails done by a girl named Sahra, and you can find her actually on Instagram. You can book with her if you're going to Budapest. She does the best nails. She has the best products, quality products. At least find her on Instagram at Nailed It Budapest. And yeah, I think I'll tag her on this video as well. I'll write her, Instagram and all that, because she deserves a shout out. I just put that out as a by the way of the things that you can take advantage of in a new country, a cheaper country. On the 5th day, I went to the Hero Square, and the Hero Square contains all the history of Budapest, all the people who ruled, all the kings and queens. There was no queen, just I think the kings, and the history and everything, how Christianity came to them. So it's a whole square of that. And when I tell you this country has the most realistic statues, it has the most realistic statues. So that's a perfect thing a tourist can do. It's an experience on its own. And if you can get yourself a hold of a local or a tourist guide or a historian who can explain to you, even better. At least if you love history. If you just love sightseeing, it's good to see, it's good for taking photos and all that. But if you love history, knowing about things and how they originated, what happened where, get yourself a local to explain to you. On my side, I want to shout out Istvan. I hope you pronounced your name right. He's a historian, he's my friend, and he's the one who guided me through all of it and everything, and it was very fascinating. So thank you so much, my friend. So when you go to Hero Square, guess what else you can visit? You can visit the Museum of Arts. You remember in our previous video, we didn't find the National Museum. I told you guys, we are going to find something better, right? And I didn't disappoint because I went to the Museum of Fine Arts. Did I need to go? No. But I just wanted to do it for you guys, just in case there's one person who watches me and enjoys art. Okay? If you enjoy art, why not go there? When I tell you, I'll just put a video so that you guys can see. So yeah, that was the Museum of Fine Arts and Hero Square. And let me just pause here to kind of add on something. I went during Grand Prix 2024. In other words, I went during Formula 1. So guys, this is the craziest experience. So these are the Formula 1 people just hyping it up because it starts today. So today is when it starts and they are really going around, you know, like doing their thingy, you know. So yeah, so you can imagine things of course were a bit overpriced as per usual, you know, but it was still affordable. So imagine on normal days when it's off season and all that, I mean, you know. So yes, I was so lucky to go during the Formula 1. If you know me, I'm a girly who enjoys sports, and Formula 1 being one of my top sports that I was like, you know what, I think, I don't know, stars just align, you know. So yeah, it was during the Formula 1. Things were a bit expensive, but it was all worth it. So the other thing you can, you know, you might be wondering, so how do I get to all these places? One, you can Uber if you want to, but why should you Uber when you got yourself, you know, a ticket? So the ticket you can use, you can go actually on this metro, and for the people maybe in the US, I think you call it subway, I don't know. So these underground trains, and they have also something I noticed and something I enjoy as somebody who enjoys history. I also enjoyed the fact that the route, you know, the route towards the Hero Square, they still retain the first ever metro to ever exist in Europe. Imagine, like, that rail was the first underground rail in Europe. How cool is that? And when I tell you it's so maintained, it's so cool, like the tiling, the everything. I'll just sneak a little video here. I hope the lighting was not too bad, but it was so fascinating, thinking about the many decades ago, people who literally walked inside this train. Like, most of them maybe are dead, and I'm thinking of how lucky I am to be on the 21st century, where I can capture that. Magnificento. So let's go to the next thing you can do. The next thing you can do is you can go to the Margaret Island. So it's like, if you have kids, especially, you might be like, my kids wouldn't enjoy that. What can my kids enjoy? If you go in summer, your kids can enjoy the Margaret Island. Why? Because they have, the dancing fountains that dance to, to the music and all that. Your kids can enjoy. You and your spouse can also have a romantic, picnic there and do all that. It's really pretty. I mean, it's really pretty. So let's go to the next thing. You can do the thermal baths. So there's something called the Turkish baths. There's the Rudas bath. There's so many baths, okay? And most of them I cannot pronounce the names, so that's why I'm not even mentioning them. Let me just call them the thermal spas. So what the thermal spas do, it's like, let me put a video here.
Phones are not allowed due to the high temperatures.
Yeah, like, for you guys to just get an idea, so that you don't be like, what the heck is that? So thermal baths, literally, it's like, they're really warm, but also they have different temperatures. That's the fun part. It's like, you can even go to a cold one, but you can also go to a very hot one, but also you can choose the temperature of the bath you want to get in. And don't worry, if you can't swim like me, you can just sit down. You don't have to swim. Nobody is swimming. People are just sitting down, allowing their skin to absorb the salt in the bath. Like, what? And you might think, oh my goodness, that must be very expensive. No, thermal baths are as low as €7, guys. €7. I don't know if $7 or what, but €7. And I think the maximum, it goes up to €34. And the €34 one is like, you even have a massage, and that's like a whole day ticket. €34. You wanna tell me you don't wanna treat yourself to a nice day at the spa? And this is just not only any ordinary spa. It's a spa that, is so good for your skin. If you have eczema, you have skin infections and all that, don't tell me you don't want to try that, because I surely want to do it again. This time I didn't do it. That's why I've had that video, which I took in February, which was winter, the first time I went there. So it was perfect in winter, because imagine the cold outside and then you're going into this hot place. Like, yeah, I mean, as I said, you can also go to a cold one, so heat should not be the thing that's prohibiting you from going, okay? So let's go on. The other thing you can do is you can go to the ruin pubs. Imagine there's something called ruin pubs. Now take a moment to kind of think, okay, what's a ruin pub? I know you're thinking, I know you have an idea, but imagine it's a really major tourist attraction. If you're looking for Mbaba, I know you guys, if you're looking for Mbaba, those are the places to find Mbabas. The tourist Mbabas, of course, not the locals, but the tourist. But anyway, that's just a joke. But the ruin pubs, this is how they look. So that said, it's like different, people just, everything they saw, maybe something, the couches you throw away, somebody checks it, goes and cleans it, blah blah blah, puts it in this place, and it's just a whole thing. You guys just see for yourself. Now tell me that wasn't colorful. Like, I didn't even know, I was not ready for that. Being a girl who doesn't really club as much, I just started clubbing. Not that I don't, but it's not my kind of thing. I really enjoyed just being there. And also, if you're hungry, they have a lot of, food stands just outside where you can enjoy, different cuisines. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Talk to different people. If you're a bubbly person, definitely you're gonna make a lot of friends. Like-minded friends, because why not? And yeah, I remember I went to the Rin pubs with a friend called Tommy. So Tommy, big up yourself. If you ever see this video, big up yourself. You're the one who held my anxiety like this. So big up yourself, okay? So the next thing, after you go to if you not, you might not be interested in going to the ruin pubs. You're like, are there any other pubs? There are a lot. All you have to do, take out your phone, make use of your Google, just Google, pubs near me or bars near me, clubs near me. They are so many. Actually, there's a club, I don't remember the name, but there's a club with so many dance floors. So every dance floor is playing their own music. So you choose what kind of music vibe you feel like. That's something. This city is just full of, full of surprises. You create so many memories if you want to. All right. So the other thing you can do, imagine in this country is not like Kenya. No, let's take a moment and just think about all the frustration that you cannot take photos near the Parliament Road. You cannot find. I don't know what's up with that in Kenya, but here you can even go inside the parliament. It's literally a tourist attraction. Tumechomolewa mbio. So hatuwezi fanya hivyo. Tumeamba maandamano, peleka huko maandamano kule tear gas, msichana. So acha tuende kwa information center. Niwaambie mimi lazima niingie parliament. Lazima nikule mchelenyo na niibe kuku na mafuta. Siwezi toka huku bure. Lazima tu nitaingia parliament. So acha nipeleke kirere yangu wapi? Information center. Ai lazima tuingie.